Welcome to Zoom. Enter your meeting ID followed by pound. Enter your participant ID followed by pound. Otherwise, just press pound to continue. After the tone, please record your name. When you have finished recording, press pound. You are in the meeting now. There are 6 participants in the meeting. This meeting is being recorded.
Something is going wrong with the internet connection here, and it won't allow me to share it. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Let me try something else. Okay, it's gonna disconnect me. I'm gonna make you the host,
Okay.
Commissioner Guster, and then I'm gonna let it disconnect me and I'll reconnect.
Okay.
And I'll see if I can.
Folks, we'll just stand by a minute until Director Lacy comes back in.
Chairperson Guster, do you want me to call the names when we take the,
Yeah, when we get to that point, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, yeah.
There we go.
Okay, if you will go ahead and, at this time, Commissioner Boyd, if you call the roll for us, please.
Boyd is here, Guster,
Here.
Lopez, absent Reyes,
Here.
Franzu,
He's absent.
Upchurch Taylor,
Present.
Holly,
Present.
Present. Can you hear me? Yes. Did I call everyone?
Okay. Yes, you did. All right. Okay, we now have the approval of the agenda. It is up before you. We'll take a look at it. We will receive the agenda by unanimous consent unless there is an objection. Can you scroll down just a little bit more, Latrice, please? So if there is no objection, we will receive the minutes by unanimous consent. Are there any objections? There being no objections, the minutes are approved. Okay. Let's go to the January 23rd minutes, please. Okay, any questions, corrections to the minutes?
I move that the minutes of the January meeting be accepted as shown.
Can I get a second?
I second it.
Church Taylor seconds.
Okay.
Okay, it was properly moved by Commissioner Boyd, and, I think, Commissioner Reyes got you first there, Commissioner Upchurch. It was seconded by Commissioner Reyes. Question to the motion. Question to the motion. There being no questions, all those in favor will say aye.
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 Aye. All those opposed will say no. Or will say yes, I'm sorry. Ayes have it. Okay, the minutes are approved. Okay. All righty, let's go to the director's report.
Okay, so we have no letters issued in the month of January and no cases closed in mediation or conciliation. I've been continuing to attend the leadership training that we've been given access to from EEOC. January is when we had the commissioner training with Professor Sang. I've been conducting staff training for new staff members and updating case status reporting procedures. I'm working on pre-hearing and post-hearing preparation. Continuing to monitor the COVID rates and the impact on the office functions. We've been continuing to operate the way that we have, which is leaving the door locked and then having people knock on the door if they need assistance.
Director Lacy, can you go back and repeat that, please?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes,
We've been continuing to leave the door locked and then just have people knock on the door if they need assistance, but the office isn't open to the public to come in.
Okay, all right, great. Okay, thanks. I just wanted to make sure I heard that right. Okay, thank you.
No problem. Apparently I didn't learn a lesson last summer, so we're planning a training session with with EEOC. So we'll be having that next month. We agreed to host it, and in exchange, they're providing us with trainers to train our staff. And then we're inviting other fair employment practice agencies down to Davenport to attend the training as well.
Okay, is that some training? I don't mean to stop you, but is that some training that commissioners can take advantage of too, or something that would be beneficial to us as well?
No, it's only for investigators. So they're focusing on investigation procedures and kind of how to conduct the investigation.
Okay.
I did inquire though, because I was going to offer the opportunity to Commissioner Holly.
Okay. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
No, you're fine. I attended the updated VAWA training for Violence Against Women Act. There was a reauthorization from Congress, and HUD is doing a lot of outreach and education efforts for agencies like ours and then their own staff, so that we can focus on addressing nuisance ordinances or eviction actions because of domestic violence, to make sure that we're actually taking those cases and processing them under the Fair Housing Act. Continue to work on the cases that are in litigation and hearing cases. We submitted our performance report to HUD, so we're waiting on their response to that.
okay.
New business. I think budget, we talked about, we did not get a budget increase or any meeting or anything with the commission to address the request that was submitted. For February, we had no right to sue letters issued and no cases closed in mediation or conciliation. I continued to attend that leadership training. We did get the staff training finalized and scheduled with the dates and meeting location and all of that set up. I attended a planning meeting for another upcoming conference in collaboration with St. Ambrose University. I conducted the Black History Month training in collaboration with the Davenport Library. It was well attended this year. We had a lot of positive feedback. We attended the FAP partner meeting with HUD, where they discussed upcoming issues and changes with their processes. Pre-hearing and post-hearing preparation, so getting things, filing submitted and monitoring schedules and submitting briefs for hearings that are upcoming. Planning for a mediation conference, which we had the mediation last week. Working on case resolution documents, getting findings out, working on litigation. And we are also working on the annual report preparation, getting the topics finalized and getting all of the data input into the report. We're hoping to get it issued by the end of next month. Okay. And we are still down one staff member. The position closed for the mediation coordinator investigator position, and we're reviewing those applications right now. Hopefully we'll be able to find someone. This is the update to the case status report.
Okay.
So we talked about it at the last meeting, kind of figuring out a way to formulate the report to where it is more visual, it makes more sense. So this is kind of the breakdown of the cases. We have one that's breaking down the cases by trigger, so that's what basis that's filed on, and then the area. And then we have one that's breaking it down by the stages in the area, the number that we have for each year, the total number that we have for each area. So we currently have 192 open cases. And then this is kind of the breakdown of how many cases we have per year by area. And this is the number of informals that we received in January and February. So we had 7 EEOC referrals filed between those 2 months, and for other referrals into general other referrals. So that's kind of maybe the Illinois Department of Human Rights, or the Attorney General's Office, Department of Labor, the Citizens Aid, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Any questions for me on these?
Any questions from anyone? Go ahead, Commissioner. I'm sorry, Director Lacey.
All I have.
Okay. Thank you very much. What else can we cover here within the next 10 to 15 minutes that we can do, because as indicated, I've got to break away here for my appointment here at 1 o'clock, and I need time to get over to that location.
Okay.
And,
we can do the new business, I think.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and go into the new business, and let's take care of it. We got, go ahead with the first case there. What we have there?
So this is a housing case involving race association discrimination. The complainant was subjected to harassment based on the basis of race, the race of her children and her guests. She was subsequently evicted, and we issued a probable cause finding. The parties did not settle the matter in conciliation. And so according to the ordinance, the housing matters have to go to public hearing. So we would need a vote from the commission to take it to public hearing. And then I would recommend that the case be referred to the legal department for prosecution so that they can handle the case during the public hearing.
Okay, so so that everybody can hear that once again, if I before I restate it, go ahead and restate your recommendation for this particular case here.
We have to take it to public hearing, so there would be a recommendation that we take it to public hearing and that we refer it to the legal department for prosecution at the public hearing.
Okay, and so the so our attorney would be
It would be someone in the legal department would prosecute the case on behalf of the commission, but
okay.
they do have to prosecute it in the way that the commission directs, so they can't change the position of the commission in handling the case.
Okay,
I move that,
hold it, before we go into the move, I want to know if we have any questions about this here particular case before we go to a vote and recommendation by our chair. Any questions?
Has it been investigated for facts that they were harassed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we've completed the investigation and issued a probable cause decision.
Okay. Any more questions from anybody else on the commission here? Okay, now, Commissioner Boyd, I will take a motion to your pleasure.
I move that H-0050-0015-21 be referred to public hearing and also to the legal department as a public hearing.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Angie Reyes seconds.
Okay. It has been properly moved by Commissioner Boyd and second by Commissioner Reyes. Are there any questions to the motion? It restated that, are there any questions to the motion? There being no questions to the motion, all those in favor would say aye.
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 Aye. Frank, are you still there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Aye.
Okay. Ayes have it. Opposed will say no. The ayes have it. Motion carried. Okay, next case, Director Lacy.
Hey, this is a case involving race discrimination related to criminal record status. We issued a probable cause finding. The parties participated in conciliation and it was unsuccessful. I would recommend that we don't take this case to hearing due to our limited resources. We already have several cases that are pending for hearing, plus the cases that are currently in litigation. And it's only me handling them in addition to all of the other things that we're working on here in the office. So based on our limited resources, I would recommend that we don't take this one to public hearing.
Do the litigants have any other recourse? If we don't take it, can they go to?
Yes, they can hire an attorney and proceed in court, or they can proceed in court on their own behalf.
Okay.
They can see if EEOC will take over the case and proceed on their behalf as well.
Okay. Okay, what is your will and pleasure as to case E-0092-0044-18?
I, Commissioner Upchurch Taylor, move that we follow the recommendations of Director Lacy on E-0092-0044-18.
Okay.
Not to move it to court.
I second the motion.
It's been properly moved by Commissioner Upchurch Taylor that we do not take, case E-0092-0044-18, to public hearing or court. It was seconded by Commissioner Board. Are there any questions to the motion? Are there any questions to the motion? Are there any questions to the motion? There being no questions, all those in favor will do so by saying aye.
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 Aye. All those opposed would say no. Ayes have it, the motion is carried. Okay. We better stop right here, Director Lacy, and go ahead and we're gonna need to we're gonna need to go ahead and do a special meeting, guys. And I need for you guys to look at your calendars, maybe within about a week or so here to see when can we meet, because we need to look at these other cases here, and we're not going to be able to get it done today because one, like I said, I've got to leave for this appointment, and I could not get it rescheduled. So also we won't have quorum. So Director Lacy, is there any date that you have in mind? Does anybody have a date in mind that they would be willing to do it? Would next
21st.
week, 21st, would that be good to everybody about 11 o'clock? Jeff normally is pretty good about that, being able to be here a little bit earlier as opposed to around this time, around 12, and that keeps him, will give him enough time for us to work these cases and get him out to go to work. Also, what do you guys think? Commissioner Lopez, what do you think? Can you make that date?
Commissioner Lopez isn't here.
I'm sorry, not Commissioner Lopez, Commissioner Reyes, I'm sorry.
I never know how long court's gonna run, but I can usually work it out. So, as long as I'm not in a trial, I'll be there.
Okay, all right, thanks. Commissioner Upchurch Taylor? Okay. Commissioner Hawley?
That works for me.
Okay. Commissioner Boyd?
Yes, it works.
Okay, well, let's go ahead, Director Lacy, let's do that. Do we wanna, hey folks, we're gonna have to do it in closed session. Well, no, we're just gonna need to do it the same way we've been doing it by Zoom. But anyway, that's when it's gonna be, if Director Lacy, you can get that out to us and stuff and what we need to do for that particular meeting, then that would be great for next Tuesday at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay. Also, for the next meeting, I know we got a little ways before that, but we need to get we need to relook at our meeting in terms of whether we're going to meet in person or about continuing to meet by Zoom. I at least want to have that discussion with you all. I think it's probably better that we keep doing it by Zoom. I think it meets with everybody's schedule, makes it a little bit more flexible and stuff. I know it does mine and stuff, and I think it would help us out. So, but I want to at least give everybody an opportunity to weigh in on that and other factors that we are dealing with, so that we can rest assured that we are conducting business in the best format that we can, best media that we can. Okay? Okay. Anything else, Director Lacy?
Nope.
Okay.
And we want all of the rest of the things that are on today's agenda on the special meeting agenda, right?
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
Any other comments from any other commissioners before we proceed to close?
Not I.
Mr. Boyd?
I'd like to welcome Commissioner Holly.
Yeah, we got so tangled up with everybody trying to get connected here. It is my pleasure and honor to welcome Commissioner Frank Holly to the commission. We're going to be expecting a lot of great things out of you, sir, and we look forward to working with you, and happy to have you on board. Is there anything that you would like to say before we close?
I appreciate the opportunity to work with you guys, and just want to say you're doing some great work, and it'll be an honor to be a part of that effort. So, hey, thank you for this opportunity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for serving. We know that it takes a little bit out of our time and effort during the day to do these kind of things, but it takes a little bit of giving back in the community to make things happen, and we're certainly glad that you are one of those individuals that are doing that. So with that being said, we're going to have to break contact right here, and we would ask that now that someone make a motion to adjourn. Oh, wait a minute, Director Lacy, anything else from your side there?
No.
There's no instructions? Okay. All right, and you'll get us everything we need for our meeting on the 21st, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, do me a favor. I think I may already have it. If you would, get me Commissioner Lopez. I probably got it somewhere, but I need to just send me all the commissioner's telephone numbers so that I can go ahead and put it in my phone. But I want to call Commissioner Lopez and stuff and talk with him.
Okay.
All right. Hey, thanks, guys. Now I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I so move.
Been moved by Ethelene Boyd to adjourn. Do we have a second?
Second.
Go ahead.
Was that by did I hear something from our new commissioner?
Second by Commissioner Holly.
Okay. It's been seconded by Commissioner Upchurch Taylor, second by Commissioner Holly. And are there any questions to the motion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Thank you. Noes, I'm sure there are no noes, but guys, have a great day. Stay safe and stay warm. Thank you for your time. We'll talk with you soon. See you next Tuesday.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.